Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Wow. The time is here, friends. The time is here. Or I start a booktube channel. Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Karina, and today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. So question number 1 is, why did you start this channel? So I essentially started this channel because I have been a longtime consumer of booktube and just admire so many different creators that I finally gained enough courage to take the leap and start my channel. My main goal is to provide a safe space for other book lovers to come and get some recommendations, be able to gush about their favorite books along with me, and I just wanted to build a community where we can completely be ourselves and wave our book loving flag, if you will. Question number 2 is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? So I am a Pacific Islander myself. I am of Native Hawaiian descent, and I personally haven't come across too many Pacific Island creators. So if I can provide some representation in that regard, that would just make my heart burst with joy. So I can bring myself and my love of books and hopefully create a safe space for everyone to come and talk about the very thing we love, which is books. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I am most excited for the community that I can only hope to build. I am most excited for the new friendships, and just finding new books to love and gush about is one of my favorite things, and I'm just so excited for all things to come. You know, we can only go up from here, like Cardi B said. Question number 4 is, why do you love reading? I love reading because it makes me feel so many things. It makes me feel joy. It makes me feel emotional. It makes me laugh. It makes me cry. It just brings me out of reality, because let's face it, you see what's going on in the world, okay? So I love reading because it is a form of escapism for myself, whether it's romance, whether it's fantasy, literary fiction. It just provides a new perspective on a lot of different topics. It allows authors to kind of pour their heart out on the pages of their book. And I just don't know if I can really encapsulate the joy that reading brings me, but just know that it brings me a lot of joy, and I think it does for you too. What better part of YouTube are you going to find, fellow book lovers? And that just makes me joyous, entirely joyous, up to the heavens. Question number 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? Now, I started reading at a fairly young age, but really developed a love of reading in high school. And do you know what series it was for me? I'm probably going to show my age a little bit, but Twilight, okay? Twilight, that series had me in a chokehold, okay? I was reading during class when I should have been, paying attention doing my assignments. But yes, Twilight got my journey started back in high school, but most recently as an adult, I have to give that credit to A Dark Shade of Magic, the Shades of Magic series by V.E. Schwab. I have a deep love of that series. My own dog is named after one of the characters, Kel, and he is my little angel baby. I do have 3 dogs, but he is the most angelic of them all. Don't tell the others I said that. That book and that series really propelled me into a life of reading in my adulthood, and I'm just going to be more thankful for that. I'm going to be more thankful. The next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I would love to ask my favorite booktubers how their tastes have changed and evolved over the years that they've been creating. I'm very curious about that because I know as a mood reader myself, my tastes, I feel like, evolve on the daily, which is a little crazy, but I would love to know the answer to that question. The next question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think the hardest thing is to show up in front of a camera and talking to myself. Although I do that a lot, it's just talking to you now. So that is definitely something that I'm going to have to get used to doing. I think the hardest challenge is to try to navigate content creation and reading because we all love to read. It's finding the time to read and trying to balance filming and editing and making videos. Just trying to find the balance in that regard is probably going to be my biggest challenge. So, we can only find out getting this journey started. So stay tuned to see how that works out for me. Okay, the next question is, when did you start reading? I did touch upon that a little bit ago in a different question. I did start reading at a young age. Growing up, we are forced to read different books and literature. I don't know why I said it like that. So sorry. We read different books in our English classes, as our education progresses. So I do have to credit Twilight in high school. That really prompted me to pick up some books when I wasn't. But I would say 2019 is when my love of books really took off. That's really when my journey started because, believe it or not, that's when I first started listening to audiobooks, and audiobooks are basically what get me through my whole TBR. But yes, 2019 is really when I started to pick up reading, and the amount of books that I consume on a yearly basis have just grown significantly thanks to audiobooks, and I would not have it any other way. So if you are not an audiobook fan, hopefully I can provide some good recommendations to make you feel comfortable enough to try them because they are very much life-changing. The next question is, where do you read? I read on the couch, on my computer chair, on my bed, just wherever the mood strikes. I will read pretty much anywhere, outside in the yard, anywhere and everywhere would be my answer to that. All right, so the next question is, it looks like it's the last question. The last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? I love to read all different genres. Right now, I am predominantly reading in the romance genre, as you can see. My cute little romance babies behind me. But I also do love fantasy books, and I am fighting tooth and nail to get back into my fantasy era. So, maybe this channel will help propel me in that direction. I do also love literary fiction. I don't shy away from that because if, a book can enlighten me and educate me on certain topics, and I am just very open to reading different genres, learning different things along the way in my reading journey. I will say I don't read a ton of nonfiction, but I am making it a point this year to try and get to one a month just to understand other human experiences different from my own. I think that is what nonfiction is beautiful for. It's beautiful to be able to understand a different perspective, even though that's something that I might not relate to. I think that is a beautiful thing. I'm so thankful that you decided to join me today. I can't wait for all the things to come, and if you would like to join me on this journey, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Until next time. Okay, yeah. Tell everybody to like and subscribe. Thank you.